Hey guys, Ethan here with the Outdoorsman's Ledgers, and in this video I'm going to be showing you some of my 18th century folding knives. I'm going to start with the most period appropriate one. This is a penny knife, is what they would call it, and in the 18th century it wouldn't have this locking part, but it would have this locking for when it's open. This is actually a opinel carbon steel number 7. I don't know if you can see that, but I kind of customized it myself with just a wood burner. Drilled a hole in it for a lanyard hole. And yes, they could have done that. I did that with a knife. They could have took another knife or a sharp piece of metal or a file, heated up and burnt those in, or even a piece of coal and just burned them in. So yeah, they could have done that. Use a hand auger to drill the hole if they needed to. But for the most part, it was just a plain folding knife with a wood handle, the simple locking mechanism, and the carbon steel blade. This is actually a really heavy-duty knife. The reason is it only has a couple moving parts. In today's folding knives, there's the spring mechanisms, if it's a spring-loaded knife, all these different little locking parts and things, when this is just the collar that turns and locks it in, and a pin. And that's pretty much it. So I prefer this knife just because I can use it for very light batoning, just to split down kindling after I split it down with the tomahawk and things like that. It has a very sharp blade. It is a full flat grind, so it's very good for small whittling tasks. And that's what they would have used this for. They would have saved their main fixed blade's edge for skinning out game and things like that. They would have used their tomahawk or axe to cut down firewood, and they would have used this for whittling handles for the tomahawks, or just anything like that, spoons, anything they needed, they would use their folding knives for. So that's this one, and like I said, this is opinel number 7. My next knife is another knife that they would have had, and this is just a 2-blade folding skinning knife. This one is actually made by Case. I don't know if you can see that there. But it's made by Case. It has a blue bone handle, and yes, they could have dyed this using indigo. But it's got the whittling blade for wood and things like that, and then a skinning blade for skinning out game. But this is another knife that they would have used a lot. This one is actually stainless steel, and they did not even have stainless steel at all back then, but this is what I could find. But yeah, this has a really nice edge. It does shave hair off my arm. So those are those 2 knives. And like I said, these knives would be used as their whittling knives and things like that, so they could save the edge on their main fixed blade knife for skinning and tasks like that. Out of these 2, I do prefer this one, like I said, just because it's a little bit heavier duty than that, and it's just, I think, more period correct to carry a penny knife than these 2-bladed folders. The other reason I prefer the opinel is, as you can see, the thicker blade. I don't know why, but I just feel like it's a little bit heavier duty, even though it is a lot thinner. And I don't know if I said it, but it is a carbon steel blade. Opinel carbone is what it says there. Holds a really good edge. And is just a very trustworthy knife. It would not have had this locking mechanism to lock it closed. It would have stayed like that and opened it up and locked that way. I think they came out with this just a couple years ago, if I'm right. But you can get these knives very cheap off Amazon. And you can get these knives off Amazon or like Tractor Supply and places like that. This knife is actually, I got it at Tractor Supply. It was $50, I think, but you can get it off Amazon for cheaper. This knife, the Opinel, is only like $14. In my opinion, it's a better knife than this one. I do carry just this, the Skinner knife that I showed you, and the Tomahawk as my 3 main blades. My haversack. This goes in the haversack, this goes on the loop behind the haversack, and this goes on my belt, obviously. I do have a belt loop made for the Tomahawk. Let me see, where did I put it? Oh, it's on my belt. So I can't take it off right now, guys. But yeah, these are the 3 main tools I carry. You can carry this one if you want, but I prefer these. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, please rate it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, and subscribe for more videos like these ones. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.